Hello, hello.
Hello, happy Friday, Mara. Happy Friday, everybody. How's it going?
Wow, everybody. We are live
We
and
are
this Friday.
back. We are live. We're finally here on the first official show of the year, Mara and Patricia, season two. Woo! We made it to season two. I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too, because we have been trying to. so,
Get together.
yeah,
Yeah,
how's everything in Houston?
it's going well. Nothing new. I'm very excited because this is stupid. I finally got one of those robot vacuums. There is like a really badass one, the best one in the market. So I'm not going to be a vacuum slave in my house no more. So I'm looking forward to open that box and just tell that guy, go vacuum, and he will vacuum the house for me. So I'm pumped
Oh,
about it. That's my excitement for today. What about you, Mara?
that that's good though, because we need some kind of help.
Yeah, if we
That's
get
like
a
some kind
robot
of a
to do,
help.
for example,
Yeah,
laundry, hopefully in the future, a robot to do
yeah.
laundry, I will get that one too.
Remember our show about machines as a future.
Yes, the future is
Uh,
now.
So Patricia, I wanted to thank you because I know that we have been trying to set up the show and everything, and some things has been a little odd, like my door is opening and closing. So,
Is it a
so
ghost?
how has been
Is it a ghost, Mara?
maybe? So how's everything? Like how has I mean your season? I know that we have both a very nice and awesome Christmas season and festivities season, I would say. So, could you please explain a little bit of how are yours? Because I know you were traveling to Europe, you went to many places, and that's very
Yes,
awesome because you got a lot of things to tell people, so people will start to understand why you travel a lot.
yes. So, if people want to see a little bit of the places that I went to, I did post some photos on Instagram and Facebook. So check out Facebook because I posted things over there from Christmas in Portugal, from Christmas foods. I posted about my trip to Belgium and also Switzerland. So if you guys want to check it out, go check it out.
Girl,
Now, Switzerland, I would say, I didn't care much. It's beautiful.
why?
No, the Swiss are
So
very
that's it.
snotty. No, very snotty people. I mean, um, the nature is
Uh,
beautiful, but the city that I went to, Geneva,
I'm
the city
listening.
was
I'm
cold.
already going through the camera, but I'm listening. Keep
Okay,
going.
all
Keep
right.
talking.
Mara's avatar is here with us right now. So if you
Yes,
are
yes.
Swiss, I'm sorry. I'm sure there are nice Swiss, but the ones that I encountered, they were not that nice. To the exception of the immigrants. The immigrants were great people, but the Swiss people are very, even if they don't have much money, like most of them do. The chocolates were good. One thing that blew my mind, and I'm going to try to upload a photo in here in a bit, it was the lake in Geneva. It was crystal
Oh,
clear. I was shocked. I couldn't get over it. Like you could see the bottom of the lake, and the sky was
wow.
even cloudy. It was not even sunny most time, and I just couldn't stop looking. I was thinking, if this was summertime, I will just jump in the water. The lake was so beautiful and crystal clear that I just could not understand. The mountains were beautiful. The people were, eh, you know. The chocolates were
I
good.
think
Um,
that the
Brussels,
views
say what?
awesome, right?
The
I
views
think
were
that what you're trying to say
beautiful.
that the views are very beautiful, and and then maybe the well, that makes people very proud, probably.
Well,
You
I don't know.
think?
I think it's because overall Switzerland was safe, was very safe. And the city itself, Geneva,
So
I
if you
didn't.
live in a safe place, you're a snob.
See what?
If you live in a safe place, you're a snob, and if you live in a like
No,
a
no,
very
there's nothing to do with it. We found nice people, but the Swiss in general, they were not like nice. Like for example, the Belgian people. Belgium is very multicultural, has
I
has
think
like a
Belgium
lot
was
of
nice.
religions, like rich people, poor people, like middle class. So I think Belgium society it's more open-minded. It's very international than the Swiss. The Swiss is pretty much show me the money and I'll show my teeth to you. I'll smile. Okay, but show me the money. And the Belgians are different. I enjoy Belgium very much. I went to a lot of places there. I would say go to Belgium, even though the weather is not that great, and go to Portugal. I mean, who doesn't
Why?
like
Why
Portugal?
there is
It's always very cloudy and rainy in Belgium. Like the countries over there, they're always like that. But it's has really beautiful old towns. It's nice. What about you, Mara? Mara has been doing concerts, festivals. I mean, and today, Mara, let's give a round of applause to Mara because she's about to go to the hospital. She's not feeling well, but she's still doing the show. She said, I'm going to do the show first.
yes. I have
Hopefully, I will
to.
not
Yes.
die, and then I'll go to the hospital. So let's give a round of applause to Mara that she's,
I can die here in the show, and then you see my love for you guys. So,
yes.
so well, I have two options. I said, well, maybe if I go and then I stay there a little longer in the hospital, I can do the show from there. It would be nice to. But then I said, I'm gonna be talking and I talk loud, so people can be like, shh, it's a hospital. So
Like,
okay, so
man,
I said, no,
man.
let me just.
So, Mara, tell
So
us
let's
about
just
your
do
holiday
it first,
season
and then
with
I go.
day and all that stuff.
Well, my holidays. Well, my holidays was very. They were very nice. I got a lot of shows. I got a lot of presentations, music, dancing. I think that a lot of things, good things that happened. And I got two recognitions, and I enjoy those because I didn't think that. I mean, people will do it. I was invited from the municipality of Saceiba. Well, to they're gonna give some recognitions to people who actually help them out the whole year and always has time for them for the activities that they do. And I
I'm
went
gonna tell you
there
something,
as
guys, because
normal,
I've known Mara
and
for
then I
many
sat.
years. I've worked with Mara, and wherever she goes, she could go to a different galaxy, and she will find some aliens there to open a dance school, a theater school. Everywhere she goes, she starts some sort of activity with the locals. Even if she just landed, she's just gonna start something.
Yeah, and there's a friend of mine who said, "You're the kind of girl that if you go to jail, you will do the folkloric jail dance or something like that, dance of
Yeah,
the
you
jail,
will
the women
create
jail."
a dance group there, pretty much.
And then one day we were making fun of the I mean police was I got a ticket and I didn't know it. I didn't know that I actually was owing a lot of money. And then I went to do something, and then they said, you know that you owe for da 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 like almost $2,000 for a ticket. I was like, what? So
Yeah, there's
it
an
was
episode
funny.
that you talk about it, that you started a dance group on community service.
Yes, yes. And then the thing is that he was telling me, I said it to you. You're gonna be in jail and you're gonna do your dancing
You
there.
will. You will.
Well,
You will get
you gotta
people
do
famous,
something.
not from their crime, but from their talent while in prison.
Yeah, and actually maybe they como se dice, like they recuperate or
Reopen your case. Oh, it killed the person, but it's so talented. Let them get out.
talented. Let's just go to New York. Maybe he didn't escape. He doesn't escape, or she doesn't escape. So
Yeah.
well, funny. But but then in over there they invite me in La Ceiba to this recognition, and I said, well, it's okay. There's something, maybe just a certificate or something. I just want to be there, saying thanks for everything that they to me too, because I and we have to be honest. I have done for them, but they all also have done for me. And it was fun because whenever I got there, I sang, and then I was very emotional because on the table where we were, there was so many people, old people, but they were my friends, and they have been always. They had been with me the whole year, and they always say, "Yes, you can count on me." And then there was someone who actually stopped talking to me, and then she came back to my life, and she was there too. And for me, it was very important like that because no matter whatever happens later after that, we were a team, and we are a team. And my mom was there too, so, and my husband, and there are some new guys that are working with us. So for me, it was very important that we got that team on that table. And well, I start crying in the middle of the song. So
It's funny. I never saw you cry, Mara. I saw you on your ups and downs, and I never saw you emotional or crying. And we've done so many shows together.
okay. Yesterday I was crying. I was very sensitive, and if I'm gonna cry, I promise, I'm gonna record myself. I don't look like beauty when I cry, but
You're
but
gonna
I'll do
record. Okay.
it. But Patricia, you see what you have done to me. So well, it was very emotional moment. But then after that, I sat down, and I was called, like I was called for the actress of the year. So they did it as a what you call that, ¿cómo se llama? Un premio, un premio, like as an Oscar winner or something like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
they,
Like a recognition award,
yeah, but it was more than just a general recognition. It was just because
like Woman
uh
of the Year.
the other one was for the music, and the other one's for la la la. So they called me for the actress of the year. I promise you, I swear to God, I thought that they're gonna give it to my friend because she was actually more active in theater than me this last year. So but no, they called my name, and I was like, what? So
Your
for me, it
friend
was very
gonna put a spell on you. Keep your crystals
yeah.
together. Keep your crystals with you, Mara. Keep your
Got it. I got
crystals
it.
with you, your lapis lazuli and stuff.
Here it is. Here you go. Oh,
Always with you. I know it.
I'm where I am. I don't know where I am. Here. Okay. So here, always crystals.
Mara keeps
So
the
well,
crystals, her evil eye, all of it.
everything. I have to, yeah, because just in case envy
Just in
happens all
case
the
you never
time.
know.
And then after that, I have the second recognition, which was on the 30th of December, and that was very special. It was a surprise too because I see, when I see that they recognize people that has, like, they're older than me, or that they have more experience than me. I embrace that. I said, oh, that's very cool. They always give certificates, and they always give something because you participate on that on the show. So it's okay. I was expecting that. I was just expecting, like a participation certificate or something like that. But then guess what?
Kind of like what they give
Um,
to the kids that don't win so they don't go home crying.
yeah, exactly, something like that. But I do things with love, and that's something that is important. Like, if you put love on what you do, like, people actually engage with you, and that's
Yes.
something that it happened. And well, they didn't call me for the certificate, so I was okay. Maybe they're going to give me something like for participation, which is okay because I like to record things um, that I have done, no matter if they're certificates or whatever. Well, they said, no, 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 no matter, hold on, don't go. When I was, can you please come up to the stage again? And I said, well, okay. So I went up. He said, I got a very special recognition for you because no matter, you are a stranger, you're a foreigner here,
You're an
and
immigrant.
ah,
You're an immigrant.
como,
Immigrant. You're an
uh-huh.
immigrant. Like, I am an immigrant everywhere I go. So
You're an immigrant here, and then well, then you helped us a lot, and then you always said, I'm here for whatever you need, and you actually collect people and bring people and help other talents. And I was like, What? Okay. So when they gave me a huge framed certificate, a diploma, I would say, it was beautiful. They give that to other two people, not three people, which they were actually like an people who are very experienced and people who are with a lot of trajectory. Yeah.
Trajectory, yeah.
So so I was like, oh my gosh, they're putting me on that level of of trajectory, which is great because sometimes you forget what you have done in your whole life, and you're like, oh, I have done nothing, and then you're like, oh yes, I have.
Yeah, it's true because we are so focused on the present and we think we're not doing anything in the present. And then we look at the past and we're like, we've done a lot, or I've done a lot, and I can do much more in the future if I want to. So, yeah, that was very neat. Mara,
It was
I think
really.
that was the email. Okay, you are back. You are back.
Sorry, my internet. I was sharing internet, and I can't do that. Okay, so
No
keep talking.
sharing. No sharing today.
Uh-huh. So you were saying?
No, I was saying that sometimes people get so focused on the present and what to do next that they forget to look back and see how much was accomplished and how much good was done.
Yes, yes, and it's true, and it happens because I mean I love to do things, and people sometimes think that I do things because of my like maybe I'm selfish or proud, and that's not. I don't think that I do it like that. Of course, you do it because you love it, and that's
Yeah.
something which is your feeling, and you have to do what you enjoy doing. But then I like to include people and to teach them because sometimes people think that they know everything, and I learn every time. I learn from students, I learn from teachers, I learn from all people, from just the public, the audience, whoever. You have to learn from them. And I do teach what I know because I'm going to die one day. And I really love when people say, oh, I learned that because she taught me. Not she taught me, she taught me. I never taught, no.
Be careful with what you say, Mara.
Yeah, English. I'm
English
a
is so tricky. It's so tricky. Yeah, because one thing that you do with the years that I've seen you teaching and performing is that many high level and even low level, many people that are teachers or that are artists, when they get to work with others that know less than them, they use those people to kind of like showcase themselves. But you, in your
Yes.
case, you don't showcase yourself. You literally put those people at your level. It's like we're all in this stage. We all have the same role in here. We're all equal. It's not like I'm going to be the highlight and you guys are going to be just some decoration.
Yeah,
With you, it's like
and
we're
it's
all the same.
thank you for saying that. I know that you don't say it because you're my friend because we were not that much friends before and we worked together anyways.
You work together,
And
and usually when you go on stage, you make sure that everybody has the same level of highlight.
and I love that. I love to do that because I consider myself, well, I consider myself, I don't know people, but I consider myself like pretty much fair.
Fair,
So
yeah.
and just and so I like my mom taught me when I was a child. When I was actually no, when I got married, she said in a marriage, if there's a pork chop, just one, you cut it. Half for him and half for you, because you're just one people. And then when you got family, then that pork chop has to be cut like in many ways,
Yes.
pieces and pieces. And that's something that I got it on my brain because I said that's wise, because in some points of my life I have been with no food or job or whatever, and then I got three kids by that time. And I said, you have to do something like very special. You have to keep being a family, no matter what you have or what you don't. And my kids, I grow them thinking that you're not poor. What I mean, your brain, your soul is not poor, and then you're not poor because then you have something to live for. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry now. No, you see, you do that because you want me.
I
You
am
want
here playing mind games with Mara. She's gonna cry. She's gonna cry in the show live, guys.
me to cry. Look, it's top. So yeah, so I enjoy that much helping others, and I have to be very proud of me on that. I'm not like, I don't believe in myself. Oh, I'm the what, Madre Teresa de Calcutta. I'm not, but I am just a person who actually, I'm a soul who passed this life. I met you. We worked together. We love each other since the beginning, and it was very funny. We haven't tell people how we met, like the correct. Like I actually applied for your for your studio, and
Yeah,
you
you
never called
did. And I was like,
because
I had such bad luck with two employees, and I was like, I'm not gonna hire anybody no more. But I told you, there's this show coming up, and I'll put you on the show. It was that YMCA show.
yes, I'll be changing internet. So if I'm going out, it's because I'm just switching
Mara
internet.
is here
So
trying to get the best of her image and
yeah,
sound.
but yeah, I remember I applied for that a studio, and she said, "Well, I need a man," and I was like, "Well, I dance like a man too," but she said, "Well, I prefer, to get like a male teacher." I said, "Well, that's fine. I understand. Okay, well, I'm here just in case you need something." And well, guess what? Like a year later,
Yeah, I finally got that show production.
and I said, "Who's that girl?" Oh, I know.
She said she wanted
And
you
then
to the man, but she did not want me.
now she want me as a girl. That's cool. So yeah, that was very funny. And then we actually click a lot. And
Yes.
I saw you teaching, and when I saw you teach, I'm a person who actually watch people. I like to watch the other teachers, and I like to watch everybody else when they dance, because I want to know what we have in common. And when I saw you teaching salsa first time, I was like, God, that girl looks like me teaching though.
See,
And it
we
was
always
funny.
get together.
Oh yeah, and I said, "Oh, I like her. I do like her. I look like the way she teaches. She is very formal. She's picky with her things. That's good. But then with the students, she's open. So that's something that I like. So you welcome the student to you. So well, going back to my season. So those things were very important. But I got some pictures here that I want to show with and I want to
Yes,
share with
sure.
you guys.
Because we got to talk a bit about our travels. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, let's watch these pictures so we can actually wipe
Let's see
out
the
those things
details
when we
first.
go to I gotta go to the hospital, but it's okay. We can talk and we can
The
finish.
hospital, the pain can wait.
Yeah, doctors can wait. Doctor, can you wait? Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to show you a well. Oh my goodness, I was supposed to have more pictures, but I don't know. My internet was is not that
Oh
good
yeah.
today. Well,
Do you want me to open them? It's showing on my
yeah,
side.
oh, if you want it, that's fine. From the
Yes,
bottom
it's
is
here.
okay.
I can open them.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So here's
All
the
right.
first
So,
one.
okay. I don't even know how much. Where's that picture? I don't even see it. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, that picture was a photo shoot that in the House Records did to me. Whenever I had my own what do you call it, concert. It's a mini concert that we did in Tegucigalpa, in Glenn's, at Glenn's bar. The pictures were awesome. I love them because they want to show what La Rumbera del Caribe is, which is like a project, is an ethnic project coming, like giving the people the sense that they are in the old times, but actually they're listening to a more popular modern music, maybe mixed with something from the past. And that was at the hotel, so that was very fun. We stayed over there like 5 days, and we walked. We had a lot of fun. The concert, I think that there was a lot of people that they didn't go. The light, they shut the light. I don't know what happened before the concert. So, well, we wait like 1 or 2 hours, and then some people went. There was not that much people, but people who went there, they loved it. So I'm proud of that. So yeah, next
Very
picture.
good. And then here you have a photo with your mother and your husband.
Yeah, that was on the TV. That was for the December 31st. They called me to be part of the New Year's despedida, the New Year's Eve presentation. So I was singing over there. So that was my mom always with me, and my husband. He always was. I mean, I love
Your
him. He's with.
cheerleader.
He's my promoter now.
He is, yes, he's your manager.
Yes. So this picture is very important because that was the whole people who were there on the 30th. I know that that girl with
A
the
lot of
black,
people.
you can watch her panties, but don't look at
Yeah,
them.
I was
So
like, we can see her underwear.
yeah.
But
So well,
ladies, is you
she was
on
a she was
stage.
yeah, thank you. That was me singing with that whole people in the front. So yeah, I got a very that was the day that they gave me the huge diploma, and a lot of people were very happy that they give that to me because I for 4 years I have been with that community working hand by hand. So and they with me too. So
Very
yeah, and that
nice.
guy over there, the green shirt, he was the MC, and he was the one who called me. Hey, Rumbera, come on. I mean,
Like, don't leave
you
yet.
too have something. Don't leave
There's
yet.
more.
Okay, that one that was part of the other dresses that they from the photo shoot. I thought that I caught that picture, but I see that I didn't. So
Well,
so
you need
I
to
did.
share some of those photos in our Facebook.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Sure.
gonna
Yeah.
share a photo of that lake in Geneva so that way the people can see at the end the lake that I was talking about. So after the show,
Yes.
guys, check our Facebook because we're gonna be posting photos. And Mara from her photo shoot dressed up, ready to go.
Yes, and those were very nice. That was from the Three Kings Day
Yes.
walk. So that was in the Christmas village, and we walked through the whole community. We went to three houses. We they have many things that went there. I wasn't any king or any queen, but I was the
Your
one
husband
like
was a king. I see your husband as a king over there.
yeah, he was Melchor. So yeah,
Okay.
and yeah. So and we went to the houses. I was singing for the people who have the houses so they can let us and get inside. And then after that, we were looking for the thief who actually robbed the little the Jesus baby Jesus. He took it from the main ¿cómo se dice? Nativity
Nativity scene.
nacimiento. Uh-huh, exactly, the nativity scene. And then
Do
it was
people
funny
steal a
because
baby Jesus from a nativity scene?
yes, and it's a tradition. I mean, everything
Oh, okay.
is
I
like
was like, someone stole, like,
yeah,
I mean,
they
what are you
made
gonna do
it
with baby Jesus?
they made it look like actually was real. And then people who doesn't know, they get like, why they do that? Blah blah blah. Blah. But actually, I mean, we don't know who is the guy until that day. But I mean, whoever does it, it knows it is because they know that they have to, they have to do it, and they keep silence. And then it's funny because then they have to give food to everybody in the party. So yeah.
Oh, interesting. It's a tradition.
that
That's
same
neat.
day, we sing, that same day we sing "Happy Birthday" to my mom. So yeah, that we already
Yeah,
see
because
it. So
your mom's birthday is on Three Kings Day.
yes, okay, that was me on another in another show. They called that show. Well, it was in Channel 7, so I don't remember.
Oh,
But
you
it
even
was
sing in TV.
yeah, I haven't seen. Yeah,
Wow.
every like the other picture when you see my mom, it was on the TV. It was Channel 7 too. So, but no, excuse me. This one is Channel 30 something in Naseba, 36, I guess. And then the other one was in Channel 7, and it was
Wow.
pretty cool. It was pretty nice to be there with them. I
Just so you
sang.
guys know, Mara will be with Rihanna in the halftime show of the Super Bowl.
Ah, ah,
It's gonna be there,
imagine.
guys. You'll see it. You'll see
And I was like,
it.
you know what? I'm gonna be singing my merengues. I don't know what you're gonna see singing. So.
I'm gonna be there next to her.
Perfect. And then
And
this
you, like La
one,
Muñeca, right? La
La
Muñeca
Muñeca,
Chocolate.
La Muñeca Chocolate, she was awesome. She was just having parrandas and, doing the singing for everybody who were there. A lot of kids, they were learning how to sing some Christmas songs. and how to play some maracas or guiros, or or just even dancing. It was very fun to be there as a muñeca. It was the second time that I was doing it over there. Later, like I guess, like 2 weeks ahead, 2 weeks ago, I did it on Viva la Cultura, the show, because there was this people who we were interviewing, and they actually are for kids. So, well, I said, oh, La Muñeca has to interview them. So we did, and it was very nice. Yeah, I
Nice.
love that.
And then here you are all
And
dressed
that was,
up too.
yeah, that was actually that was the first time that I used that outfit, and it was that lady over there in red. She is a singer and a musician. She got a music school, and my nieces, they were singing with her in a choir, and she invites me to sing a song, right, a Christmas song, and I said, well, we can do Llévame a ver a Jesús from Noel Estrada, which is a very important thing, composer from here from Puerto Rico. And then we did it. It was very awesome. We did it like 3 times or four. I don't even know how many times we sang together. So it was very cool. That day I used that dress because it's like I said, like no matter what I'm singing at this point, we want to create the picture that Rumbera del Caribe, it is from the whole Caribbean. It's the picture of the
Yes.
Caribbean in this moment. So yeah.
And then the
Yes,
thing is,
it.
when I see those outfits, I think about Maribela Burgos over there in Puerto Rico. And I think
Actually,
she went to my city, my hometown, precisely right after I
yes,
left. I was like, I could have met Maribela Burgos, this legend, in my hometown, but I
yes,
leave
yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
she arrives. It
Let
was
me tell you, that skirt, she made it. So I actually told her to make it out the way that I want it, and the other one, the one that I have, which is golden, she made it too. So, but then
yeah,
the
when
other
I
one.
see those skirts, I think maybe Maribela made them.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And I mean, I'm gonna be doing some other outfits for the Muñeca de Chocolate, and then I'm gonna be doing some other outfits for other shows that is coming. We have a lot of things this year. I'm so excited. So,
Yes,
and but
Mara
I
has
don't want
so
to.
much going on. It's Mara with her shows and me with my trips. So we're always up to something.
Yes, yes, and we're gonna be, and we're gonna be going. We're gonna be we're gonna be traveling with the show, and I am very excited. And I'm gonna take just 30 seconds to say that we opened the side of promotions for like Enlace Cultural Caribeño, which is the organization that we actually is the umbrella for everything that we do. We actually opened the promotional side for those artists who wanted to be like developed and be noticed. So we are working very hard with a lot of people who are giving us their hand, and the name is BCAP Communications. So we're gonna be communicating people, and then press and everything. We are not public relationship company. We are just of the promotional side, and we want you to be seen, and as we are doing it. So if you want to be part of our team, just right ahead, right there. I want to be
And
part of
Mara
your
comes
team.
over to Texas quite a bit. So you guys should check her out because she always says when she's coming to Houston or Dallas, she comes over here at least once or twice a year. And maybe you can meet with her personally and she can interview you, showcase
Yes,
you. Mara is very good showcasing people, guys. So take advantage of it.
thank you, love you. All right, let's go see your lake. I want to see your lake.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I find it here. Google Lake Geneva, and I will even post photos. Google Lake Geneva. Ah, not maps. I don't want the maps. Lake Geneva, Switzerland. All right. Images. Okay, all this Google stuff looks so fake. I'll post the photo after the show in here. Yeah, all these look like postcard photo, but I'll promise I'll post after the show so you guys can see that clear lake. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I mean, we've been here like for 35 minutes already talking about our holiday season. Um, let's talk about our travels because we travel quite a bit. And the same day, it's funny because, guys, Mara and I, in the same day, I was about to go to the train station and it had no train because it had a strike. And Mara was about to go to the airport and had no flight because the airplane had issues. And nobody told us anything. So we almost went to the train station and to the airport and
Yes,
looking like,
yes,
I don't know, crazy people just left hanging there.
yes. Thank God I called before to just check on, I always want to know if we can change to her flight and my mom's flight and to buy my ticket. Thank God I talked because, girl, it was a mess. It was really a mess. You hear me?
Yes, and the same case
Oh,
because I was in Switzerland and I was supposed to go back to Belgium by train, but they had train strikes in France. But the thing is that 2 days before, I went to check on the time of the train, and the train was still on. But the day before, I was having lunch, and I was like, "Well, I know the time the train departures, but I'm not sure the time it arrives. So I'm gonna check the time it arrives." So I go check the schedule
exactly.
again, shows canceled. No message, no email, no nothing. Okay, canceled. Where's the next one? We don't know. Go figure. So here I go to the train station asking what's going on. They're
Oh,
like, "Man, all
do
the
it
trains that go through
to me.
France to whatever it is, they're all canceled tomorrow." And I asked, "What about the day after?" He's like, "I don't know." I was like, "All right." Tomorrow it's canceled. Day after, we don't know. So of course I'll try to change the tickets for 2 days later, and everybody already did that. The trains are booked out. So all right, I'll try to get a refund later on, whatever. We were able to get in a flight. It had some tickets left, so we were able to book a flight to go back to Belgium. But I was about to go to the train station with all my bags, my husband and my kid,
Where did you stay?
waiting on the train that will never arrive.
And where did you stay then? I mean, did you stay on the train station or something?
No, no, no. I didn't go to the train station because the day before I decided to go check the tickets, and that's when I thought, oh, it's canceled. Otherwise, I would have gone to the train station without knowing anything. But yeah, they decided to do a strike at last minute, and well, that was interesting.
Well, if you guys read what I wrote on our page about Spirit Airlines, they wrote back
Mara is
quickly
always very lucky with spirits. That yellow bullet in the sky just causes trouble.
that because I always tell myself, don't do Spirit, don't do Spirit. And then I see the other prices, and I was like, other airlines prices, and I was like, girl, you had to go to Spirit because there's no way. And it's crazy. And I'm like, okay, well, let's just Spirit it one more time. But then it's sad because they charge everything for everything, and it was sadness because that day that I was doing my check-in, I was trying to check, and it didn't let me. Actually for 2 days it wasn't let me. It says that there was an error, and we cannot check in, blah blah blah. So I said, well, I wait for whenever, like maybe a couple of hours before I do my trip. Well, I was trying to do it, and it's the same thing on my phone and on my computer too. And I was like, shoot it. I mean, what gonna I'm gonna be doing? Well, I checked over there. So the thing is that they charge cheaper, supposedly charge cheaper, through the website and for bags. And I said, well, it will not be that much because not airline, NOT airline charge more than 50 or 60 maybe dollars per bag. I mean, no.
If you fly international,
And
it
then
gets expensive. But if you fly like regional, it's now more than $50 or $75.
not even I have they if you for example in Spirit, if they charge days is 40 pounds only for start. And then if you have two bags and they both together they do 40 pounds, they just charge you, they don't charge you overweight. Okay, perfect. So that's what I did. and I put three bags. So one of them, it was my mom's. You know, she just paid what she got to pay. So almost $300 for bags only. And then not even my mom's ticket, not even mine was that. Like I was like, what? Not even the half of it, and you're telling me that for my bags, girl, give me my bags. I do it. I bring them with me or something. I don't know. So it was. So I told her. I mean, you know, this sucks. This is horrible. I mean, and you should know it, and you should be telling people. You know, your managers or whoever. They don't gonna do it. They don't care. Actually, the agents, they don't care because they just want their job and they're paid, and that's it. So I said I decided to write. I said I'm gonna write this on our page because first, our page is the one that we talk about traveling,
Yeah, and
and
we've
second,
talked about spirit
because
there a lot.
if I yes, and then if I tag them, they're gonna be seeing it. And I was surprised that they actually answered that fast. And hopefully they return some money for me because it was.
It's
I mean,
interesting. I
I
have
told her
many
I
funny things to say. No,
yeah
go ahead.
I told yeah I told her that that I couldn't do it online, so I should pay less supposedly. But I told her that, and she said, "Oh yeah, I understand, but it has to be it's 290 something." And I was like,
Oh,
"What if I have that money? What if I don't have $300 in my card? So what should I do? Leave the country without a bag and clothes? I mean, that's stupid. You have to be rational. I mean, no."
yeah,
I
like
think that I'm
last year
done.
I had this case with the American that they canceled the flight at night and we didn't have a flight until the morning. They were out of
Yes, yes,
hotels because they canceled like 10 flights that night. So not everybody had a hotel. And we paid $500.
yeah,
No, most people do not have $500 ready to go like that. But I mean, they're big
yeah.
corporations, they have responsibility. They never reimbursed us that money like they were supposed to. So you know how it is, American spirit. They're all kind of like the same.
Yes, yes, yes. It is. America is good in some things. Like I remember the first time that when they charged um, bags, it was just $15, and a lot of people were like, "Why do I have to pay for bags?" Da, 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 da. Well, $15 is not that bad, but then they start like growing and then up, like putting more money on the prices and
Nowadays, that's
stuff. And then
almost the price of a bottle of water at the airport.
yeah,
$15.
yeah, exactly. And then now it's crazy. So there's a lot of like Delta, for example, that I think that they have like the first one, you pay for the first one, the second one free. They still like that. I think that Southwest they don't even charge for bags. So there's some options. The
I
only
think it
thing is
also
that some
depends
of
on the
those
fare.
flights. Say what?
It also depends on the type of tickets that people buy because some tickets include bags, some others don't. But sometimes when you see
Yeah.
like a cheaper ticket and you have a lot of bags, you might as well buy the ticket that has bags included because once you start paying for bags, the bags is almost the price of a full ticket sometimes.
Mira, I remember when I used to work there, there's some people who flies to Africa and they get a lot of boxes, right? Because they get a lot of cheap clothing and then they send it over there. So they maybe sell it or they maybe just give it away. And I remember a lot of people paying thousands. Like I didn't have the heart to do it. So, but I remember I've seen it. My friends were like having those, and I said, please don't let me. If I got a thing like that, don't, because I can't. I know that there's a lot of people that they have a lot of money. Okay, cool. But however, these things are clothing maybe for people or for I don't know for to give it away or for organizations. Why to pay like thousands of dollars on like there was a box and then maybe it was another box and you're telling me a thousand is a thousand, girl. So I don't know. I
Thousands
think
of
that
dollars, yeah.
you better to send it through the what you call that Federal Express or something like that.
Post office.
Go ship it with a put it in the ship, and that's it. Like a, like a ship
Like
goes
in
in
a
a
boat.
cruise.
But now you're talking about something interesting about the overweight bags. When I was in Portugal going to Belgium, and I was flying business class from Portugal to Belgium, and
Ah,
my bag was overweight. And the lady said, "Well, your bag is overweight." And I'm like, "Okay, it's overweight for business class." And she's like, "Yes, it is overweight even for business class." I was like, "Okay, I'm not going to be opening bags. How much do I have to pay for the overweight?" And she's like, "Well, in this case, you cannot pay because it's so overweight that this cannot even go in the airplane. This is considered cargo." And I'm like,
so what was it?
I don't remember, but it was like 3 or 4 kilos above the overweight maximum. So I was over there opening all my bags, trying to spread out the stuff because it
What
could
do
not
you
even go
have?
on the airplane.
Huh?
I think it was just clothes, but I put so many clothes and squeezed so much that it got super heavy. They're like, "Ma'am, this has to be cargo." And I was like, "Okay, not even the money will save this one. I'll
But
really have to open it
but
and change it."
that's stupid. They just have to charge you what it is, and that's it. Sometimes I know that if it's extremely something very, very, very heavy, then but if it's just some kilos before, I mean over,
Yeah, but I think it was
it's
like 3 kilos above the overweight limit. And then, of course, I'm over there opening like my 6 bags, trying to spread everything out. And you see a line of people looking at us.
wow, girl, that's something.
And I was like, all these people are gonna put a spell on us.
Yeah, it happened. Some people they do it. I remember there was this guy who works with me, and he was damned for someone else. They actually was cursed, and he said, "I wish that I mean, it sounds funny, but actually he was so freaked out, my coworker, because that one said, I wish that you have, ¿cómo fue? Like you have a car accident and then you have to
Oh my gosh,
pay
those are
as
some
much
powerful words.
as I pay for my bags." So, I mean, I'm a little nervous. So I started laughing a little bit, but then he was like crying. He said like, "I'm so mad," but at the same time, I don't know what happened. I said, "No, I told him, don't open that door. Just, just close that door. Don't let that thing going into you." So, and I said that. Thank God it wasn't me because
Yeah, because
it
then
was
he's gonna
me.
go to the road and be like, "Am I gonna get in a wreck? Did he really put a spell on me? Should I take the bus instead? Should I go in the metro?"
I would be like a very Harry Potter girl, and I would be taking out my wand, and I'm like, "Oh, rest up."
Mara will get
So
the crystals and shake them.
thank God it wasn't me because if it was gonna be me, it was gonna be a very dramatic, hilarious moment in his life because not me, honey. Not,
Yeah, those
so
people
yeah,
that set another sweet bets. I mean, if you're going to insult people, if you're going to call them out, but I mean, it's unnecessary to wish something evil to someone that it's enforcing the rules that they did not make those rules. I mean, they have to do it to keep their jobs.
I mean, yes, and that's something that I learned because I said to my customers, "I'm sorry. I know it's true. You're right. I mean, this is horrible. I don't want to even pay for my
I'm about
my
to lose
own."
my job
But
because I'm on your side right now.
and, if you can't, you just say, "Let me see what I can do." At least maybe you don't do nothing at the end, but at least you give them hope, and then they calm down. As I'm sorry, I really I wanted to give you that seat, or I give you one. Someone told me once that what was it? I'm a doctor, and maybe you're here like what was it? He said something about my because I was just an employee, and then he was a doctor and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh well, yeah, you won the first class. There's nothing there for you and your kid, but I understand if the plane crashed, you want to You want to die first, and that's it.
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes it shows on my Instagram about this simulation crash in the desert of a Boeing airplane, like a big Boeing, and it shows like the front of the airplane where the first class is. It breaks first. I'm like, maybe Instagram doesn't want me to go first class or business class.
I want
I
to
don't
say
know.
it's better for me if I go in the back, like with the back wings
Yeah,
they
like the
are.
first class, wow, just breaks first. And I thought maybe I should buy my tickets to the back now, to the tail. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It is crazy. It is crazy, and but we have to keep dealing with these people and the mentality. I don't know. A lot of things are very hard to get, and then money is hard to get. Like whenever you're working, it is hard to get. We need the money though, and we need to fly sometimes. We need to know the world. Why not?
Yes.
And then, but if airlines is what we had, we need to start like being more um accessible with to the customers. Like I guess I
Yeah,
know. I
because
mean,
in here there's Spirit. Spirit is like really the low cost airlines, but Spirit is not very reliable. In Europe, we have like a lot of low cost airlines, and this is good for the youngsters that can travel to a lot of different places, go see the world, and things like that. But here, I don't
yeah.
feel like the youngsters go out a lot outside of the United States because there's not much opportunity neither.
Okay. Yes, I'm here.
Mari's
Almost
back.
falling.
She fell.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're back. You're back. We
Yeah.
couldn't hear you. So, guys, if you have any interesting holiday season, um, send us your photos, send us your adventures. If you want to share with us in our show, if you want to talk with us, oh, can you hear me? You gotta tell us. We'll include you in our show if there's something you want to announce or to talk, or if you got something to say. Um, yeah, contact us. And if you missed any part of the show today, don't worry. You can watch it later on Facebook or even on YouTube on Saturdays. Every Saturday at 1 p.m., we have a replay on YouTube. And
Yeah.
yeah, Mara, I
And
hope.
you can hear the video also. You can hear our podcast, and you can actually check us out in TuneIn, in Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of
Yes,
them, all
all of them,
podcasts.
Apple, Amazon Music. We are everywhere, guys.
Yes, yes. So hopefully you like this the first show of the year,
Yes,
and
I'm gonna try not to forget to post the photos of the lake in Geneva. And Mara, you gotta post the photos of your outfits during the holiday season.
yes, I
Yes.
will. I will definitely. Yes, yes.
And
We'll be with us next week because we are always going to be next week with you. And remember, we have this show is for people, for you. So if you are interested to sponsor our show, you can do it also. And another thing is that if you wanted to be interviewed, you actually can call us, and then we are open to interview you. And the good thing is that we have people from Portugal and people from the States, from Puerto Rico, from everywhere, that we actually are everywhere. And
yes, because we are everywhere all the time.
yeah, and then we're growing, and we will. So just text us and then be part of our family.
Yes, send us a message on the social media, email us. There's here our hashtag, Mara and Patricia the show. So whenever you see that hashtag, you'll see us. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. And for whoever likes this holiday, I know that Mara does. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, well,
Oh,
love
I
is
love
love.
Valentine's.
Well, like I said to my students, do you love someone or something? Yes, we do. Okay, that's the thing that you're gonna give a gift.
Self love, your own Valentine.
I have students, me and another student. We actually wrote a letter to our pets. So
To your pet, to the animals, like, ow, 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 like dogs and stuff. Okay.
I actually wrote a letter to my oldest dog, which is Nana, and then he wrote a letter to his cat.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So, guys, happy Valentine's. Go buy some expensive roses that will die in a matter of days. And that's it.
Buy chocolate so you actually get fat.
Yeah. And chocolate, check the expiration date so you can eat in a long time or you can eat it in the same day. So, yeah, I'll probably go buy some Valentine's chocolates for myself just because I like chocolates.
That you see, that's what you got to do. You have to buy something for you, get some love. Like, I
Yeah,
love you.
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna buy something for myself, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
share with you guys.
good. I will do the same, but I have to wait because I haven't get paid yet. So I have to wait for my gift.
Get your own Valentine's.
Alrighty, guys. I have to go. See you later. Thank you for
See you
letting me
later,
be.
Mara. Good luck, guys. Let's all give some prayers here to Mara that she gets
Yeah,
better and nothing is wrong with her.
thank you. Good attitude above all. So well.
Yes, let's be
See
positive.
you.
She's gonna take her
Bye.
crystals. Everything's gonna be all right. Have a good weekend,
Oh,
everybody. Bye.